Hello, I am Nivra Jendra, and this is the Embodied Ayurveda podcast. Here, you receive high level, authentic, and comprehensive Ayurvedic and yogic insights so that you can truly level up your wellness practices and profession. Like and subscribe for more. So, this is going to sound so basic, but you have no idea how potent this is. Shifting from cold or iced beverages to warm drinks. I feel like I need to create a series called Work Smarter, Not Harder, specifically for fitness, tone, performance, weight management. But this is so important for overall health and wellness in general. And I know that it just isn't taken seriously enough because my Instagram Explore page is flooded with nutritionists, fitness coaches, and wellness chefs flaunting their iced matchas, strawberry chais, their overnight refrigerated floral infusions, and frozen banana protein shakes like these are healthy options. I think most of us agree that a little indulgence with whatever from time to time is actually kind of important. It keeps things balanced and the mind isn't in this hyper rigid cage. Some desserts, a glass of wine, a nice cocktail, a fun smoothie, a Macca's burger. Go for it. I am with you. I'm not out here getting militant about your choices. But I've noticed that opting for cold or iced is not actually considered an indulgence for a lot of people. It's just the everyday standard. I even just received this message that an acquaintance just got out of chemotherapy, was advised cold iced tea by his doctor. I was aghast, to say the least. There can only be one reason why this is happening: a lack of awareness. So here I am to dispel any confusions you might have around the qualitative and energetic effects of cold or iced drinks versus warm, even room temperature. Let's say cold or iced water versus warm water for now. Other than that, one is cold, the other is warm, obviously. What is going on? We're going to dive in. 1, what is the potency of each? 2, what are their implications on mental and physical wellness? 3, contexts within and disease expressions for which you specifically want to avoid cold and choose warm. 4, if you are craving something cooling and it's not going to be a cold drink, what are your options? 1, cold or iced water and drinks are cold, constricting, heavy, dampening, and difficult to digest. Their quality increases vata and kapha, the functional energetics or doshas of air movement, as well as earth heaviness in the body. These qualities are the opposites of your digestive fire. The digestive fire is that energy that is required for optimal metabolism and digestion within your body. Cold drinks cause blood vessels in the stomach to shrink. Warm water or drinks, on the other hand, have the complete opposite effect. They are opening, detoxifying, easier to digest, pacifying vata and kapha in the body, pain relieving, supporting appetite, bringing aliveness to the stomach, and strengthening digestive capacity. Additionally, your body is always seeking to regulate your body temperature. And when you put ice in your drink, all of your being has to work harder to balance and regulate your body temperature. This takes energy away from the gut, weakening its ability for proper peristalsis, assimilation, and processing. In Ayurveda, and this is a really potent fundamental, we understand that like increases like, and that you treat any disease with its opposite qualities. Most of my clients and students do not have a balanced and healthy digestive fire. Your digestive fire is supposed to be this transformative power in your body. It is hot, sharp, and light. If weak or deranged, this heat, sharpness, and lightness is likely lacking. It's fluctuating. Quite intuitively, you would suggest bringing in items that do not further weaken the digestive fire, but instead help to build it. And you'll do so by bringing in opposite qualities. Cold water is only going to increase coldness in the gut, which will not help to treat the weakness or disbalance. We need the opposite qualities. The most obvious is warm. If something is getting cool and you need to increase the heat, please bring in warmth. As we understood before, cold water dampens, it constricts, and it takes energy away from the gut, whereas warm water strengthens and supports digestive capacity. 2, what are the implications of this? As hinted previously, the strength of our digestive fire is integral to overall health. I speak to this often. Gut health is mental health. When we are not processing and assimilating our foods, emotions, and thoughts efficiently, toxins and waste materials begin to build up in the mind-body system, lodging themselves in the weakest spots of your being, whether that be your emotional headspace, your joints, or your reproductive system. You want to minimize items that hinder your gut's capacity to support your healing. Also, as mentioned before, coldness increases the presence of vata and kapha in your being. These functional energetics are naturally of a cooler quality. They lack the heat of the fire element. If you tend towards constipation, bloating, anxiety, insomnia, depression, heaviness, lethargy, hair fall, weight gain, to name a few, this is a sign that vata or kapha are aggravated within you. My guess is you do not want to aggravate them further. Again, like increases like. So you don't want to bring in something that's going to build up these doshas beyond their healthy amounts in your body, especially if you already tend towards aggravations of this kind. Which brings us to number 3. What are the specific disease conditions for which I will recommend to you a hard and fast no to cold or iced water beverages? To be quite frank, for any type of disease condition, be it chronic gut inflammation, mental anxiety or depression, autoimmune diseases, menstrual disorders, anemia, joint or muscle debilitation, cold or iced water is only going to feed the disease mechanisms within your body. Why? Because it is actively dampening, weakening, slowing, and exhausting your digestive fire. Your digestive fire needs to be strong in order to support the proper assimilation, absorption, and release of nutrients and food in your body. Without that, how are you going to heal? Your body is going to be working double time to digest, all the while accumulating toxins and exacerbating the already present disturbances in your mind-body system. Once in a while, this and that is fine. Have the iced matcha, enjoy the iced Americano. But if you are actively working to heal from something, I need you to be fully aware of when you do choose to indulge in this. Acknowledge it as an indulgence. Don't think of it as a healthy standard. Just like it is with, when you're eating pizza out or consuming alcohol or sugar or whatever it is. So what do you do when you are super heated up and you need to cool down ASAP? Your first instinct might be grab an iced lemonade, cold spritzer from the fridge, thinking that's a suitable or healthy option. Enjoy the iced lemonade with love and presence, but don't call it healthy. Rather, A room temperature infusion with cooling herbs like mint leaves, cilantro, coriander seeds, rose flower, dandelion root. Look at beautiful list. Cardamom seeds, hibiscus flower or lime, to name a few. It's just going to be way more effective for you. This will not trouble your gut. This will not ask for your body to work double time to digest the cold water and then, have to bring your body to a equilibrium temperature. Rather, it will gently bring the cooling medicine of the herbs into your system, help to flush out any excessive heat, as well as help support other parts of you, depending on, the different herbs, other medicine, because they all have different actions. Simultaneously, if you're drinking an iced kombucha or cold juice, your body isn't actually going to absorb much of the healthy components of your drink because your digestive fire is so overwhelmed by the opposite qualities you have brought in, it doesn't do its usual work of assimilating effectively. It's a bit of a waste. If you see me outside ordering a drink, you will always hear me say, no ice, please. I'm a bit militant about that. You don't need to be. But at the very least, you now know why. I am Nivra Jendra, your favorite Ayurvedic health coach and educator. This is the Embodied Ayurveda podcast. You can find me on Instagram at @YourHealthCompass. And this podcast is brought to you by Your Health Compass. Big love. Till next time.